The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, because that's gonna affect our altcoins, and that's actually what we actually care about. So we do the Bitcoin Daily every single day. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing very well. And as you can see in the title right now, it says huge dump today, maybe, question mark. We're gonna see that. I also wrote on Twitter yesterday, just before the daily close, huge dump tomorrow. And it's not dumping yet. But I'm gonna tell you why I think that might happen, what I think it's gonna happen, or what is happening right now in this pattern over here, the slash pattern, and where we're gonna go. So right now, guys, how you doing in the chat, guys? The center plan, let it be so. Let it be so. Martin is in the chat. Good morning, Martin. How you doing? M21 photo. Dobro jutro. Captain is in the chat. Hi club. Hi Captain. Captain, how are your trades going so far? I hope you recovered a little bit. Christo, hi. Jacob, just give me humongous giant dump. Yeah, maybe. I don't think that it will be a humongous giant dump, but you know, it might be a dump. Yeah, Jacob, he coming on in 10 minutes or 40 minutes. I kind of messed up my sleep schedule again. People that wait for lower prices will wait forever and FOMO when it's over 40. I'm just buying a lot now. Yeah, so dollar cost averaging right now might be a good idea. Not financial advice, of course, but you know, because we don't know whether we're gonna get like 16 or 15 or 10k or whatever. I don't personally think that it's gonna go that low. Some people do think that it's gonna go that low. I think this is the bottom. I think this accumulation phase that's right now started. This is a daily time frame, so this from the bottom down here right now, we only been in this accumulation phase for 18 days, not even a month's time. And I said this can actually last for, you know, 3 to 6 months time. So we're gonna see how far we actually get with this accumulation phase. Omniflow, pump it, yeah. There we go. Today we have a huge pump. Skywalker is bullish, maybe. 30 is too many to manage for me, but I get it. They are too delicious right now. 30 alts. I don't know how many alts are you know good. It depends on what kind of coins you're buying. Like, I don't think, you know, buying 50 coins, you know, when you get like something like, you know, maybe 5,000 or something like that, you know, works out. I don't know. There is too many coins, and there is, you know, only 1-2 coins. You know, depends on how much you believe it. If you know that one coin that's gonna do 1000x, and you believe so strongly in it, you know, some people might, you know, put everything into that and just, you know, pray and hope that it's gonna be their way. Unfortunately, the risk to, you know, to not get that 1000x, only get some x, you know, it's big. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't know what kind of number, you know, it's good to buy. You know, are you gonna buy low cap, you know, altcoins, or big cap altcoins? Like, there are definitely theories on what's best thing to do. Fed minutes are out today. Fed minutes. Roland, good morning. How you doing? Yo guys, video. Captain, I did a little. Nice, you did a little. Good. Martin is in chat. Harvard. Hi all. Hi Martin, how you doing? Abhishek effed up yesterday. Yeah, definitely. Yesterday we did 2 trades. It was a red day. It was the worst day so far into our trading career. We're gonna talk about a little bit about that as well. Hello Kumpis, hello Deep, how you doing, man? Hi Matt, how's your trading going? Not well. We messed up big time. But I hope we learned something from that. So, you know, we might move on from the losing streak and go into the winning streak soon. Do you like Crow, Hobart, Gala? I don't feel about them. No. Spell token, maybe. Rising Wedge played out last night, huh? Rising Wedge played up to the upside. Nano. Why do you love Nano so much? I don't get it, man. I might check it out one time. 1 hour divergence already finished, in my opinion. There is a big divergence on the charts, though. Level, Darius, Mohammed, you should have stayed in the yesterday's, man. Yeah, would have, you know. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. Either you get in when you want to get in, or, you know, it's really hard to stay in a trade if you kind of, you know, don't get in at the price you want. If you get in at exactly price where you want to get in, you know, it's easier to stay in the trade. But if you don't, it's kind of hard. If take from market, we need to give some back. Good luck for today, friend. Thanks, Shin. Good morning, Miguel. I'm in one long now, but I think today we'll dump later. Maybe it's gonna be later. I'm gonna tell you what I think. John Beck, they made had a plus minus day myself today. Should have, could have. Yeah, exactly. Should have, could have. But these should have, could have needs to be, you know, looked back at, you know, figure out, you know, what went wrong and try to, you know, correct the mistakes. Where I look like scalp right now, have BTC 2150 holding to 2500. Hope that works out for you, man. Hope that works out for you. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about Bitcoin. Then we're gonna talk about what went wrong yesterday. And Bitcoin right now is yesterday's candle. This is this doji up here. What you have here right now is a big green candle with a doji in the top up here. This is creating an evening star doji. So just like over here on the 2-day time frame, if you want to see here, this is morning doji star towards the upside, and right now we have this big candle with a doji on top and maybe you know, reversal towards the backside. But this is a 2-day candle, so we still need to wait for this to close, maybe to pump down on the 2-day chart. But on the daily chart, we already got to that candle down here, so we can technically just dump down here. This doji is not perfect doji, it's not just one straight line, but it's pretty close to being a doji. You know, it is some kind of doji. I mean, you cannot say that it's a fat candle or anything like that. So this looks like an evening doji star pattern up here towards downside, and that's, you know, already telling me a little bit, hey man, this can just dump on downside, especially when you consider this big week on the downside. And we recovered, but we recovered in red as well. So right now I think, you know, we are still holding up here. You know, I don't know when the dump is gonna come, but I think the dump might come a lot, you know, it might be a dumpy dump. I don't know if it's just gonna dump all the way down there, or it's gonna be a little dump down here and then continue down here. I don't know how that's gonna be, but I think because of these two candles that we might dump on the downside. There is other reason as well. Now what I'm gonna show you right now is that on the 4-hourly time frame up here, what you're gonna see on the RSI up here is that we are having a big divergence up here, so we had to have the pullback. So you can see up here we went up, down and up, and we create a higher high up here, but there is a, you know, divergence on the chart up here, and because of that we are pulling back. Now we did pull back, and this technically this divergence is over. We pull back, we create a new low. We right now have two higher lows. We are going towards upside. Up here everything is fine on the bottom side. The question is right now, if this goes towards upside again, we create a third second divergence towards upside. Are we gonna dump on the downside? Maybe we don't even have to go towards the upside. We can just, you know, do something like this and just continue more on the downside below this level down here as well, or just, you know, in a, you know, more down here and then a reverse towards the upside. Or maybe the dump is already done down here, but we have to see that. Let me show you what's happening on the daily time frame, which I think is a pretty big thing, and the reason I think that we need to go down and close on the downside. We got pretty big divergence up here on the charts, so the price is technically going down over here. This is just one clear pivot point down here, and this is the top. And what you're gonna see here on the chart is that we already have a divergence on the chart, meaning that the price is not respecting the RSI, the strength of the move. So this move towards upside pulled us pretty much very heavily towards upside. So it did not, you know, we didn't do something like this and then next move, you know, towards upside. We overshoot the previous top up here with a small move. Right now there is divergence on the chart. This usually tends to break on the downside, not break on the downside, pull on the downside a little bit, and, you know, goes do something like this over here. Why is this very necessary? Because these divergences comes always after impulsive moves, guys. So if you have any kind of impulsive move on the chart, if you have any kind of impulsive, like price goes something like this, and then you have an impulsive move towards downside, when it starts doing zigzag pattern down here on the bottom, that's usually up, you know, full of divergences. So what we're looking for this pattern to, you know, be finished, number one is some kind of pattern up here. There is a triangle pattern over here. We look for some kind of pattern, but we can see that pattern is coming to an end when these divergences stop happening. So right now we can see that the divergences are still happening on this chart because we had a big impulsive move towards downside. not technically possible, but it was a very big move towards downside very fast. And right now we are doing this, you know, zigzag pattern up here that we need to, you know, adjust these divergences. So this is very important in any kind of you know, consolidation phase. I'm going to show you right now why. Because when you start doing this, you know, go down like this and then start doing this zigzag pattern, what's happening is that the RSI is coming, you know, back to the middle of the chart. Right now it's been very low down there. You know, here's the 50 level. Where is the 50 level actually? 50 levels up there. So what's happening over here, it's we are doing zigzag up here, but you know, the chart is slowly coming back to this 50 level, to the middle of the chart, RSI. You know, because that's how RSI works, right? That's how RSI works. It goes down fast and it can go sideways, but this will just go slightly towards upside, towards the middle chart up here, and then continue with the price, right? Sideways. That's how it works, right? So these divergences do tend to happen once you have had these impulsive move, big moves towards downside or upside. And what we are looking over here on the chart is that these divergences are you know, completed. So right now we are creating divergence on the bottom, top side. So I think we need to have a move towards downside, just to, you know, just to be finished with the divergences. Now over here there might be very nice you know, pattern up here or something like that. As you can see here, there might be some kind of triangle happening up here right now. And right now we did go all the way up to the top up here, so we can technically just, you know, right now move back down here again maybe, and then do another move towards upside where we actually break towards upside and do a higher high on bigger time frames, maybe something like 2 days towards upside as well. So you know how this actually gonna work out. Are we gonna get another move down here towards downside and then, you know, move towards upside? I don't know, or just a little bit move towards upside and just big moves towards upside. I don't know, but I think the likelihood right now is towards downside. So I'm looking more towards downside than actually towards upside right now. You know, considering that we have, you know, daily divergence, that we have this 4-hourly divergence up. This 4 hour already played out towards downside, so technically we can go again towards upside before going down. So how this will actually play out, not quite sure, you know, and this might just stay, you know, double doji up here and then dump on the downside. But I think we still gonna go down here. I don't know if that's gonna be today. I said it's gonna be today, but it can be tomorrow as well. It can, you know, but I think we'll still hit the bottom side at least one more time, because we have one time here, maybe 2 times, you know, this was a big move towards downside, maybe 2-3 times, but I think we will have definitely one more move down here towards downside before we try, you know, some kind of new highs or something like that. Depends if we as well, you know, break this towards upside, we'll do something like this. How this actually gonna play out, a little bit difficult to say, but I think the next move right now is towards downside. We are getting into this, you know, 20 moving average that we hit once time over here, 2 times, failed to break the yesterday up here, and right now we're just below that, you know, testing these levels. So we can see right now that this line is over here, so we got 4-hourly time frame. That's in the ballpark area up here at the resistance. So you know, failed this, you know, try to go up, failed. This is second failure right now, is failing again, trying to break that. So if you know, if you continue failing up here, it needs to go lower before it tries again on that resistance to break that towards the upside. So you know, breaking this 20 moving average looks like to be a little bit difficult right now with these moves. So you know, I'm a little bit unsure whether that's going to happen or not. So I think the, you know, the likelihood right now is more towards downside than to actually towards the upside. I think, you know, trending high now because there is no trend, just Bitcoin copying stocks. There is definitely, there is not, I think there is trend. I mean, there is definitely some kind of, you know, trend lines, and this might even be something like this up here, or maybe something like this down here, you know, there we go. So, you know, how you draw this actually triangle, you know, depends, but I think it might be this triangle over here, give or take. So, but I think right now it might go down. I agree, small downside is hopefully some breakthrough upside. Check out the graph. You should show it at resistance level is broken. You must be human. That's why it's a dream. Trading is hard. Blah blah blah. Okay. So I'm more long, but yeah. So I think the move is towards downside. I could be wrong, guys. I've been wrong 2 times yesterday. 2 times. Yesterday we had 2 live streams. We were trading the, you know, 400 million account challenge account, and we lost both trades. So we had big losses yesterday. Big losses. I think we lost almost 50% of our account when I think about it. No, it's not like yeah, it was like 20% of our account lost, something like that, 20-30%. It was huge loss, guys. We cannot do that again, ever again. We need to put some you know, we cannot be losing, you know, 30% of our account. It's just not good for us, you know. And in retrospect, up here, you know, last trade was the XRP. Where's XRP? Up here. There was the XRP up here. We were trading on the 5-minute time frame and stuff like that. 1-minute time frame up here. And if we had entered, because we wanted to enter 2 times, we entered 1 time. So we are watching this, you know, topping out move in on a 1-minute time frame. Over here we wanted to enter, but we wait for confirmation, so we entered down here. Then we exited the trade up here on the move towards the upside or something like that. And then we said like, this is, you know, and then once it came up here, we saw that it was creating this rising wedge. And then we were like, oh my God, this is actually very good to short up here. And if we had shorted up here, we would never have gotten back underwater again. It would have been a 20%, you know, plus trade or something like that. But, you know, we entered at the wrong time. Now, what you can see here, once zoom out, that these 5-minute trends are very, very small moves, very tiny, very slow, painful moves up here, right? So this 1-minute trend, you know, even this 5-minute trend up here is very, very slow moves. So we are catching this, you know, big move towards the upside. We're catching the reversal that, you know, just started, you know, zigzagging sideways up here. It was very bad trade. So, you know, we're gonna put some kind of, you know, trading rules in place to actually stop doing that. You know, it's not good for our health. It's not good for our health. 1 hourly time frame. Let's see what's happening on 1 hourly time frame up here. Now everything is looking nice and normal on 1 hour time frame. Maybe it's creating some kind of, you know, resistance up there at the bottom, at the top. There might be some kind of, you know, support here. So you're gonna see where it's gonna break out. I think you know, today moves towards downside, but you know, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. A little bit unsure, but I think it's towards downside today. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. But I'm in no way, shape or form, you know, I thinking that this is gonna go, you know, straight down to, you know, 10K or something like that. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think this is already right now, you know, accumulation zones right now, and you know, that's how these things play out. Trend is your friend. A bear market, you will get a little bump, but majority is down. Majority is down. It might be majority down. Already majority is down over here. So we're gonna see. I'm still thinking 23.5. Where are your 36K subs? Have they left crypto? Yeah, probably. Most of these subs I got in during the bull market, just like everybody else. Like, you know, we get subs when there is something happening, and you know, when the bull market is pumping, like you get almost 1,000 subs a day. You know, it doesn't last for that long, so you know, it's very important to pump the subs while you can. But during the bear market and stuff like that, it's very hard to get subs. Now that I'm trading, I've actually you know, started getting subs again, so that's good. I do believe 70K was the bottom, and we will go there again, as we do every bull market. Yeah, but we came very close to this bottom down here at 17.3. This is 18.6, 18.6. But did we do this every bull market? I don't know. Sorry, let's check it out. So let's go to the week. No, let's go to the daily time frame up here. So let's clean up everything. So this here was a legit pump, like 20% up on the move, but it was still getting rejected up here. We came to that even lower down here and even lower below that, and you know, and this never came back down again. This never came back down again to these levels. So the lowest moves down here, once that played out, this second move down here did not come down all the way down there. I mean, came close, but not all the way down there. You know, but it did come down there. It did come down there, like this is over here. Let's see the previous one. This didn't, like this move up here. This came, you know, back down there, but after this move, this never came back down. And after this move, you know, there was 2 touches up here, but after that, we never came down there again. So these lows, you know, depends on how you look at these lows, like which kind of lows you are looking for, because these like definitely, or some kind of overextensions, right? But if you look it up here somewhere, right? We did come with this move down here, pretty close to these lows, but not all the way down there. There is one thing that we should be checking out right now is DXY, guys. DXY, very important. DXY, you know, it's been pumping. It's still pumping. It's hitting my resistance, and even breaking my resistance right now. It broke the this resistance towards the upside, and right now it is pumping. It does look like it's some kind of rising trend up here, so maybe it is increasing speed towards the upside. If this is increasing speed, guys, we can expect more pump here on the DXY. We thought that it was pretty much done. But it looks like you just increased the speed more, so it means that it's gonna pump harder up here. It's gonna pump harder up here. So this can take more time, guys. This can take more time if it continues this way. This is a very bad move for a pullback. This can definitely continue, you know, harder up here towards the upside. How fast it's gonna go, I don't know, but you know, it can definitely increase the speed. And I think right now, breaking these trend lines up here, unless we just drop right back down again right now, unless we go back inside up here and then break the trend up here and then break the secondary trend up here, because there are two trends we need to break up here. You know, this is the speedy trend up here. This is the big trend up here. There's two trends we need to break towards downside. But unless we go right back in here, we just kind of hug up here while this goes and then increase the speed towards the upside. You know, this can definitely pump more. This can definitely pump. So I'm not saying that this is done until we actually break the trends on the downside. So unfortunately, DXY can pump more. It is a little bit extended right now, so maybe some kind of move towards downside. But if you just see this, you know, flying and stuff like that, you know, towards the upside, it can explode. It can explode. And beside DXY, there are other things that are crashing, of course. Yesterday, oil went down big time. You can see up here that, you know, we drew some move down here. It goes down to the support. Right now, it's at support and, you know, breaks that and falls down over here. Yesterday, oil had a big move, big dumpy move towards downside, something like 7% or something like that. It was down 10% at one point. It was a big doo-doo move. The same thing with gold. Gold is going down. I predicted. I said gold is gonna go down all the way down to some kind of, you know, 15 or 14K or something like that. I think gold is gonna do that, give or take. I think gold is gonna go down all the way down there, at least down there, give or take 14,000-15,000 levels. So this looks like a double top on gold. Right now it needs to break this. It's gonna go all the way down there, gold. That means also silver is gonna go down, which is also crashing big time. So silver, gold crashing, oil crashing, stocks crashing, Bitcoin crashing. Euro got big dump too. Yeah, euro versus dollar might have gotten big dump. I don't know. Right now, what I can see on the chart up here, I always follow the Norwegian currency, and Norwegian right now is versus the dollar. It's you know, Norwegian crown versus dollar is at 10. So one dollar is 10 Norwegian crowns, which is quite high, to be honest with you. And right now it's kind of pumping towards upside slowly up here. So ruble USD, it's actually reversing again. I know you like to watch this chart. Let's see. USD ruble forex. Well, oh, this is private, all sources. Yeah, so ruble made a, you know, quick steep move towards downside after, you know, going with the move with the war, right? Quick steep move towards downside, 140. It went down there to 50, and right now it's pulling back a little bit. Will it stabilize itself or not? I think the volatility just, you know, kicked peak time in up here. There is no volume on this thing. So need to buy physical gold and silver to get ready for monetary reset. Speculative silver and gold is closing to 100. Nah, but yeah, but I think gold is gonna go down like 50% more or something like that. So I don't think the time is to buy now. Too many people shorting bearish. I think we pump. This one, Fed. Let me just see the. Because they got Funding rate is still negative, but it's 0.0088, so it's give or take, but still negative though. Indian rupee versus USD is destroyed. USD. What's Indian rupee? Rupee. It's not ruble. Indian rupee. ENR. ENR. Yeah, it is getting destroyed. It's been getting destroyed for a long time though. This is a weekly time frame since 2011. Almost 100%. It went from 42 to 70. They're saying that Russia has it bad, but Indian rupee is getting, it's been getting destroyed forever. I mean, it's just been worse and worse versus the dollar. Holding Indian rupee is like losing 50% of your wealth every 10 years or something like that. 50% of your wealth every 10 years. 17. Yeah. Holding Indian rupee is like losing 50% of your wealth. Yesterday I short 50x my $15. I made $43 now. Nice! But be careful about those 50x because they, 2% up down. It's actually 1.8% up down, and you get wrecked. Short ENR. Ruble's actually doing the best against the dollar in the last 6 months. Yeah, but it had a big move towards the upside right now. So, I think the dollar can still pump. I think the dollar can definitely still pump. Because the problem up here, if you look at the chart right now, it's not the problem. The problem is it's breaking the trend towards the upside. Okay, so it created this, trend up here. It went down, broke the trend up here. Right now it has this other move up here that's that needs to be broken. Maybe something like this up here. There we go. So it's hitting this up here, but it can still continue trending in this move towards the upside up here, right? It can still continue. So if it can manage to stay above this line, above this trend up here, it technically increase the speed. So this can, this can technically just continue going towards the upside. This can technically just continue going towards the upside, but it needs to start breaking trends on the downside because it's not doing that very well. It's just breaking this fast moves towards the upside. This is a faster move towards the upside right now. It's gonna great faster move, so we're gonna see that eventually it's gonna come to some kind of top. I think this parabolic move towards the upside, it just kind of increasing the speed, which goes well with recession and everything what's happening up here. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. If you look at DXY history, it can be overbought history territory for a long time and can go parabolic for a long time. Yeah, of course. Parabolic can go a long time, but parabolic is not like it's gonna go like this parabolic. This is not parabolic. Parabolic moves are increasing in speed, and they cannot go long time, right? So you got a parabolic moves on 5-minute time frames, you got a parabolic move on daily time frames, on weekly, on monthly time frames, and so forth, very rarely, and so forth. And it is increasing the speed. So there is level at which it cannot increase the speed more. It can go for a long time, but it goes faster and faster. It goes faster and faster. Let's look at this on the weekly time frame up here. Now we gotta look at a monthly. See, monthly can still, start pumping. Let's see up here on the monthly time frame, are we overextend levels? I mean, we can still push this towards the upside, and the monthly is at 47 up here. It is definitely pumping towards the upside, but I wouldn't say that it's. Let's see a little bit higher time frames up here, maybe 3 months. Yeah, there is no divergence on the 3-month chart up here. Just got this, bullish cross up here. On the chart up here, bottom down there, bearish cross down there. It is also breaking trend. It does look like it's breaking trend as well. So this looks very good. Yeah, it did broke the trend. This is on 3-month time frame. It looked like it broke this. This could maybe be seen as some kind of cup and handle pattern. Very weird cup and handle pattern up here. And right now it's going up. So this can technically go up a lot more. I'm gonna say that it's gonna, it's gonna explode to, the previous top at 150, 160. I mean, does look nice, right? So imagine if this is just the start. What's this gonna do to the price of Bitcoin, guys? What's this gonna do to the price of Bitcoin if this actually happens? Long-term target was apparently 112 for DXY. Don't ask me from which pattern. Okay. But this is 3 months, so this move towards upside is gonna, you know, this is happening in, you know, depends on how it goes. If it goes something like this up here, it's, you know, 2026, so it's like 4 years from now. It's like 4 years from now, so, you know, who knows. So it depends on how fast this goes, because this can go just a little bit up, then can have a, you know, pullback down here to, you know, 2024 or something like that, and then do this and do this. You know, how it's gonna climb towards upside to this target up here, you know, who knows. This was rising channel, you can see if you connect the bottoms. Okay, so channel telling us also that it might be hitting some kind of 113 or 114 up here right now. Because right now we got still 2 months on this, so this move towards upside might be hitting some kind of 114 levels. So yeah, it is increasing speed towards upside, so it might be hitting 114 before a pullback or something like that. And this channel, if you just follow this channel up here, it's, you know, gonna hit it 45, so I think it's eventually gonna break out of this channel up here. Do something like this, right? Maybe something like this. Who knows how this is gonna play out. Sorry about that. 160, maybe 160, so we're gonna see that. But it's definitely going more heavier towards the upside, towards the upside. That's it, guys, for today. I don't have much more to say, you know. Stock market is also going just a little bit zigzag up here and there. But I think today is, you know, I think today, you know, we might be having a dumpy day though. I think today might be a dumpy day. That's why I wrote the title. I explained why. You might want to come and, you know, recheck that. But there is that. The company on the 4 hour is playing out. If it goes that high, Bitcoin will drop quite hard in my imagine. Well, just fart on stream. Yeah, I actually just farted on stream. I'm sorry about that, guys. I need to go to the bathroom. That's why I'm trying to cut the stream a little bit too short. I was hoping the mic wouldn't pick that up, you know, but you know. The dinner was very good yesterday, so this is just, you know, a reaction from yesterday. Unfortunately. I'm just a guy, guys. I'm just a guy. It happens. Live with it. If you cannot, you know, handle a little bit love on this channel, there are other channels that are more professional than us, you know. I'm just saying that. Guy gotta do what guy gotta do. I'm sorry, like, that doesn't matter. I'm streaming all the time, like, I gotta live a little bit. 10 minutes break. Okay, guys, with that said, enjoy the day today. There will be live trading session, but there will be new rules for the trading. And we're gonna do just one trade today. We're not gonna try to push, you know, doing both in the morning and the evening. There will be just one trade. We need to chill the F down with this trading. We don't just trade all the time. We're gonna talk about that tonight. We're gonna start streaming at around 7 p.m. and there's that, If I didn't sub already, I would definitely sub now. Going to the bathroom go long. Okay, guys, that is that. I'm gonna put some, you know, nice tunes on, you know, so we can end this year, you know, with a nice tunes. There we go. Solar. This song always gets me going. It's very nice. So there's that. Okay, guys, have a nice day. Subscribe to KuCoin, because that's the only place where you can get the gems. And you want to get gems for the next bull market. You can also trade there. You can do anything there. But, you know, KuCoin is gonna be huge, guys. KuCoin is gonna be huge. They got a lot of shilling going on. See you guys. See you. Bye-bye.